Yes, Perth experienced some pretty heavy rain today with winds up to 100 kilometres per hour. The minimum temperature was 13 degrees just before 2 o'clock this morning and an early maximum of 16.2 at 10 o'clock. Right now it's 15.2 degrees and we've had upwards of 12 millimetres since 9 o'clock this morning. To the satellite photos, and they show the cloud band that affected us in the city and the southwest, bringing the rain and thunderstorms. Taking a look at the synoptic chart, there's that cold front that came in from the west, bringing the miserable weather today. By tomorrow, a new ridge will develop over southern parts, bringing a few more showers and possible hail south of Perth. Now to our nation's capitals, a warm and sunny Thursday for Darwin with a top of 32 degrees, a possible shower for Brisbane, sunny for Sydney and Melbourne, rain developing for Adelaide and partly cloudy with a top of 15 for Hobart. And Perth is in for a chilly morning, showers and possible hail expected until early afternoon, a maximum temperature of 16 degrees. And looking at the rest of the week, rain is predicted to continue through Monday, temperatures averaging in the high teens, the chance of a thunderstorm again on Sunday, but we can expect a partly cloudy and rain-free Tuesday. That's all from me, back to you. Good morning, Tayla Divitini with an ECU news update. 100 km/h winds blacked out thousands of homes in Perth and the southwest overnight. A strong cold front brought damaging winds, leaving thousands of people without power. Perth was hit with up to 16 millimetres of rain overnight, while the southwest towns of Collie and Witchcliffe also received heavy falls. A counter-terrorism expert has revealed that Islamic State hopes to spark a lone wolf terror attack bigger than the Sydney siege. An online propaganda magazine urged its followers to kill Australians in some of the country's most iconic locations, including the Sydney Opera House, Bondi Beach and the MCG. And in sport, world tennis number 2 Angelique Kerber is the first player through to the US Open semi-finals after overcoming Roberta Vinci in straight sets. Perth can expect a showery day today with a top of 18 degrees. More news at 5. Good morning, Tayla Divitini with an ECU news update. People in Perth and the southwest have been warned to batten down the hatches as a strong cold front approaches. We can expect thunderstorms, hail, damaging winds and possible flash flooding. 2 elderly people killed when their car hit a tree in WA's south yesterday have been identified as a woman from Queensland and a man from America. Both were in their 80s. The crash brings the state's road toll to 116 compared to 95 this time last year. The Perth Royal Show lost almost $3 million last year as visitor numbers fell 13% to a 25-year low. The loss is blamed on the AFL final schedule, reduced state government funding, forcing under-12s to pay to enter. And to Rio now, Tom Burton has won gold for Australia in the men's laser medal race, while Jason Waterhouse and Lisa Darmanin won silver in the NACRA 17 mixed race. Australia is now 9th on the medal tally. Storms across Perth today, a top of 18 degrees. More news in half an hour. ANZ's full-year profit has dropped 24% to $5.7 billion, hit by around $1 billion of write-downs as the bank moves away from Asian retail banking. Returns to investors were down 12% on last year. Taking a look at the Australian markets, the ASX 200 closed down 0.1% today, finishing on 5,226 points. The All Ords had a similar day, down 4.5 points. Specialist wealth management company AMP had a positive day. Their stocks went up by 1%. But Australian mining services company Orica, the largest provider of commercial explosives, fell by 30 cents. International markets were mixed today. Gold had a less than impressive day, down $6.10. Iron ore rose and oil went up to $46 a barrel. The Dow Jones was steady. The Aussie dollar had a strong day. It will buy you 77 US cents and 69 euro cents. And that's finance.